I'm on a roll this morning. I've conned Eric into thinking he needs some new shirts. What I haven't told him is they're all half price in the sales, which leaves enough for what I want. Hey, there's loads of bargains. Why don't you come with us?
Because I've got other things to do this morning.
I'll come. I could do some new clothes.
No, you won't. You're going to school. I've got to go to the hospital. They're letting Andy out. We need to talk about this.
I've said all I need to. If I never see him again, it'll be too soon.
I feel exactly the same.
We can't just turn our backs on him.
He's got no right to our help after what he did, and I'm certainly not going to let it spoil a good morning's shopping.
He's got to go somewhere.
As far as I'm concerned, he can go to hell. Right, scrambled eggs with brekkie. Suits me. What's wrong?
No.
Look, it was just a car going past. We're never going to let Andy get near you again, right?
It's just going to take us some time to get used to it, that's all. I mean, for months, all I could think about was how not to make him angry. Let's face it, he's going to be furious when Diane tells him he's not welcome here.
Oh, come on, Joe, you've got to stop thinking like that. You're not on your own anymore, you've got friends. If Andy wants to start causing trouble, he'll be taking on half the village, and he hasn't got the guts to do that.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, like you said, it's going to take a while for you to get used to it. Right, Glenn, I can deal with the cabs this morning, and the garage can open late for a change. Good excuse for me to play with Sarah, right?
Thanks, Debbie.
So, all set then?
Yep. Can we call by the farm on the way back?
No. I've explained all that.
I know, I just need to talk to Jo for a few minutes.
She won't see you.
Well, she has to. We've got things to sort out.
Maybe. But you'll have to do that through me.
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm entitled to see Sarah. We've got to make arrangements.
I'll talk to Jo about it.
I saw the psychiatrist like you asked. Jo needs to understand I'm trying to do everything to put things right.
I'll mention it when I talk to her.
So that's how it's going to be, is it? You two decide if I can go to the farm, see my own daughter. I can't do anything without your permission.
Andy, you brought all this on yourself when you started down this road. You should have known there'd be a price to pay.
What's Sarah going to think when she hears what people are saying about me?
Jo hasn't said anything bad about you to Sarah. It's best for all of you if she never knows the truth.
I'd never do anything to harm Sarah. Jo knows that. She's not got no right to keep me away from her.
Maybe now isn't the best time to be shouting about your rights.
So how are things going between you and Mr. Turner?
I'm starting to think that the whole thing was a big mistake.
I thought you really liked him.
Oh, I do. But we've nothing in common.
Oh, well, that can't be true, can it? Otherwise you wouldn't be friends for so long.
Yeah, well, maybe we should have stayed that way. I need all the friends I can get right now. Shh.
Pearl, what if I could have a word?
You, of course.
You seemed rather distressed yesterday.
I'll leave you to it.
And I know exactly what you're going to say.
You do?
This whole thing isn't working out, and I think we should finish it now. There, I've saved you the bother and the embarrassment.
Isn't what I was going to say at all. I wanted to make things better. I can't run to a holiday, but I do have some tickets for a chamber concert in Harrogate, if you'd like to come.
We got a postcard from Marlon and Donna. They're coming back tomorrow, and apparently it's been an eventful few days.
What's happened?
Marlon was bricking it. The hotel ran one of these Mr. and Mrs. contests. He thought he was going to get it in the net because he didn't know her favourite band.
So he's in the doghouse?
No, it's quite the opposite. They won.
Morning all. Oh, is it something I said?
Don't mind him. He just heard Marlon and Donna won a perfect couple competition.
Oh.
It can be quite tough on us bachelors, you know, thinking we'll never find the ideal woman.
Well, maybe I thought it was me. He's still gutted because I dumped him.
You are. The way he says it, he dumped you.
Obviously lost his marbles.
He's certainly been in a weird mood lately. Anyway, can't stop here chatting all day. I've got to go and see Zach. Will you come with us? I've got to go and see his pigs and I want to get paid this time.
Could have stayed at home and had another cup of tea.
From what I've heard, there's been a lot of sharp practice going on. St. Peter's have put a ringer in. Pardon? They've got this woman. She's not a member of the congregation. She doesn't even go to church.
Perhaps she's finally seen the light.
No, Now, you don't get it, do you? She has been a contestant on the X Factor. She's practically a professional.
Oh. Oh, well, cheaters never prosper.
Oh, I wouldn't be sure. Their odds have really gone down since the news got out.
Odds? You mean people are gambling on the outcome of a church choir competition?
Oh, they gamble on anything, even the next pope. Oh, I didn't think he'd dare show his face again.
Come on. Better not stand around out here.
Am I ever going to get any service here?
You've got a customer.
I'm supposed to be looking after the taxi office, see? Debbie will go spare if I'm any longer.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, sir. Please, please say you'll come to the concert.
I've never liked that sort of thing, Alan. That's what I've been trying to tell you. We're just too different to get along.
A coffee and a nice bun. It's not too much to ask, is it?
But it is the differences between people that make the world go round, bring you new experiences. I mean, forget the concert. We'll go to a film, if you like.
You will never guess who I've just seen.
Well, not a St. Bernard with some food and drink. That'd be nice.
Andy Sugden, walking in the Woolpack, bold as brass.
Forget that order, Alan.
I knew it was a bad idea. I saw the look on your face out there. You're ashamed of me.
I'm ashamed of what you've done. I can't deny it. But you're still family. You have to prove to people you'll never do anything like this again.
What if they're not ready to give me a second chance? You saw the way they looked at me. Like they used to look at Billy.
You can stop that now. You're nothing like him.
Do you really think that, or is it just what you want to believe?
I believe you make your own chances in this life. So it's up to you to turn this around. And if you don't, you've got no one to blame but yourself. I've got a pub to run.
What do you want me to do?
Stay out of trouble.
Never thought he'd have the nerve to come back here after what he's done.
Aye. He needs to be told he's not welcome.
We should have listened when you warned us. This time we'll make sure that we spell it out.
I don't know, Dad. If you threaten Andy, he might start hitting Joe again.
Yeah, and I think there's been enough violence, actually. I think descending down to his level won't prove anything.
Well, it seems to be all he understands, isn't it? I mean, he's not long out of prison for killing his mother.
Aye, and he's put Joe in hospital twice.
I'm not defending him, but that doesn't mean you can take the law into your own hands, does it?
We're not going down there to lynch him. Just going to give him a warning.
So it's one step out of line and have us all to answer to.
Aye. If he's got any sense, he'll see it's time he moved on.
Any chance of you getting that paperwork in before Christmas?
Oh, sorry, Sarge. Just had a few things on my mind.
Don't make me laugh. All you single blokes ever think about is boozing and chasing skirt. Wait till you're married, then you'll really have something to worry over.
It's not part of my plans just yet.
Well, some people seem to make a go of it. Oh, had a call from Donna this morning. She had a chat with the surgeon, so she can come back to work as soon as she's home.
Oh, guess that's good news.
Well, let's make sure it stays that way. I don't want to hear any more talk about her resigning, so it's up to us to make sure she doesn't change her mind again, OK?
Well, you can count on me, Sarge.
Good. Paperwork.
I've had a great time in Harrogate. Shopped till I've dropped. Do you want to see what I got?
Not now. I've got other things on my mind.
Yes, well, take my word for it. A shopping spree will wipe all those cares away.
I doubt it.
Andy's in the back room. I don't believe this.
He had nowhere else to go.
Well, that's his problem, not ours. How long's he staying?
I don't know. Till he gets back on his feet.
You haven't thought this through.
I've done what I had to do.
And what about this place, eh? I've told you it's going to lose our business.
No, it won't. I've told him to stay out of sight until things quieten down.
Oh. Well, somehow I don't think your plans worked.
We've heard Andy's back.
He's just out of hospital. He needs to rest.
As long as he's in Phyllis Jaw's in danger.
Right, so if he needs time to recover, he's best off doing it somewhere else.
I've just been saying the same thing myself.
So it's only you that wants him here?
I've given him a roof over his head, same as you would for your family.
Right, yeah, fair enough. I've no argument with you, Diane, but we want a few words with him.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You better give him this message, then. His card is marked.
Is something wrong?
Why would you think that?
You never normally meet me off the bus.
I just need to talk to you.
What's I done now?
Nothing. But Andy's going to be staying with us for a while.
Oh, no, he's not.
Just till things settle down.
I don't want him anywhere near me.
He's got nowhere else to go. He's family.
I'm family too, but you never care how I feel. He killed my mum. He's been beating up his wife for months.
I know. It's a difficult situation.
Not if you tell him we never want to see him again.
I can't do that.
Everyone at school knows what he's done. What are they going to say when they hear you've welcomed him back? Well, if you haven't got the guts to tell him, then I have. Are you sure you can trust Diane?
I thought she was on my side.
I just don't understand why she'd take Andy in.
Well, she's thinking of her family, isn't she? And she's got to go somewhere. It's a new situation, so I guess there's stuff to sort out.
That's what worries me, though. You know, he's obviously telling her how he thinks things should be.
He'll be telling her that I can't handle things up here without him.
Well, then it's up to us to put her straight, isn't it?
Yeah. And he'll be saying that he's doing this for me. He knows she's got the lease.
Yeah, but Diane knows what everybody thinks about him. Right, let's stop worrying. I'll talk to Diane for you.
Hi, Victoria.
I don't want you here.
Then I guess we'll have to try and stay out of each other's way then.
Let's get something straight. Diane says you're family, but all you've ever done is destroy mine.
Let's not get into all that again.
I know I've made mistakes.
Mistakes? You killed my mother. You told us that you wanted to make up for what you'd done. Joe stood by you when you were in prison, and look how you repaid her. Why would anyone ever trust you ever again? I hate you. I wish you died in that hospital.
That's enough, Victoria.
I've only started.
Well, maybe it's best if you two stay apart till things calm down.
Suits me. Go into my room.
This is never going to work.
It has to. You've got no choice.
Oh, good afternoon. I hope you're all in good voice today.
It'll be the first time. That is the whole point of us doing rehearsals, so we get better.
Yeah, and to discuss our choice of music, I think from now on we should stick to hymns, cut out the pop stuff.
Hear, hear. Oh, well, I don't know why we're even bothering, because everybody knows St. Peter's always comes first.
Well, let's not give up before we've even started. I'm sure with a bit of work, we've got the basis for a winning team. In we go. How are you, Mr. Turner? You well?
Can I help you, Nicola?
Oh, I really want to help you and Laurel keep the church open.
Well, we're always looking for volunteers.
Oh, I remembered you had some trouble with the church roof earlier this year. I was worried that might make things harder for us.
Oh, I can put your mind at rest there. The work that Greg did means that the building's in a really good state of repair.
Oh, good. Where's Andy?
Back at the pub.
I'm worried about what he's planning.
I've told him to keep out of trouble.
Right. Well, then he'd better stay away from here.
I give you my word, I won't let him bother Joe.
Well, what is it you want to talk to me about, then?
Sarah.
Look, she went to Miriam's after playgroup. I thought it was best that she saw her friends, you know, to keep things as normal as possible.
I agree. And it would be normal for her to see her daddy sometimes.
You promised me that he wouldn't come back up here.
He won't. But I thought maybe I could come and collect her and take her to the village to see him.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I trust him to bring her back.
I'd bring her back myself.
This isn't fair, Diane. You know the state that Jo's been in. You shouldn't be trying to push her into things.
Whatever he's done, Sarah's still his daughter.
And mine. I don't want him anywhere near her. I want to do my own work in here.
Well, I'm not stopping you.
Yes, you are. I can't work with you in the same room.
There's no need to make this any harder than it has to be. If you can't do it for my sake, do it for Dan's.
I don't owe either of you any favours.
I know I've messed everything up, but I want to put it right. Dan's risking a lot to give me that chance.
Then she's wasting her time.
I've learnt my lesson. I've lost everything.
That doesn't mean you'll change. You'll always be a coward and a bully, and I hate you! I want him out of here!
No problem, love.
I can't let you behind the bar, Zach.
Look, I'm just trying to help the kid.
You know what he did to Joe. There's no way it's safe leaving him alone with a girl Victoria's age.
You don't want him here any more than we do.
Cute. Oh.
I don't want any trouble, Zach.
Well, you should have stayed away from the village then.
Well, if I did that, I'd never see my daughter again.
I lost my mother thanks to you. Your daughter's better off without you.
Well said, lass. That's what we all feel. Now, you are good at laying down the law with women and kids. Try shouting the odds with someone your own size.
I'm through with fighting.
Why? Because you're facing someone who might hit your bike? Not such a tough guy now, are you?
What the hell's going on? I'm sorry, Diana, I couldn't stop him.
Get back to the bar, Zach.
Not until this bit of dirt gets the message.
It's all right, Grandad. I'll deal with him.
Hey?
Well, I said this is about Sarah. She's my kid. It's up to me to tell him the score.
OK. But he gives you any trouble, just shout and I'll be back.
This is between me and Andy.
And you like it with the salads? Right. OK, come on.
Rehearsal's finished already?
Well, there was a dispute about someone singing flat. I have my suspicions, but I'm far too much of a gentleman to mention them.
I'm really sorry the choir isn't going well. I don't need people to feel sorry for me. I just need help. And I don't see you volunteering.
But I've been busy.
Oh, what a surprise. We used to be friends, and now you're always too busy.
That's not fair. I really want to help.
Good. Well, we need another soprano.
Well, maybe not singing, but I'm great at organising, and what the choir needs now is a bit of discipline. Now, you'll see. I'll really lick them into shape for you.
You've got no right to keep me from Sarah.
That's rich coming from you. You spent the last year trying to keep her away from me, trying to get me to sign away any rights that I've got.
So this is about you getting your own back?
No, this is about what's good for Sarah, and she's better off without you.
That's not true. She loves me.
She loves Joe, and she knows what you've been doing to her.
No! She never saw anything like that.
But she still knows that something was going on. Just look at that picture that she drew. That just shows how much you were upsetting her.
OK, maybe things are best if me and Joe are apart. That way Sarah won't have to worry any more arguments. But that doesn't mean you should keep her away from me. You've got to give me a chance.
Why should I help you? I'm here for Sarah. I don't want you upsetting her anymore. I don't want you in her life. I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure you never see her again.
Looks like Donna's back on duty again soon. Guessing you're going to be pleased about that?
It's her decision, nothing to do with me.
Oh, you're too modest. Most of us have stayed on the stick as long as we could. There must be some added attraction that's dragging her back against us soon.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do.
How did it go with Debbie?
She's determined to fight me any way she can.
And it looks like she'll have a whole family behind her.
They can't stop me seeing Sarah. I've got legal rights.
Now might be a bad time to be talking about going to the law. There could be a lot of other questions they want answered. you've got to try and make your peace with Jo. If she agrees you can have access to Sarah, no one's going to argue.
She won't speak to me.
And you know why? This is going to take time, Andy, so you can stop feeling sorry for yourself. You made this mess. You're the only one who can put it right.
Well, next tonight on ITV1, a battle of epic proportions as the English take on the Scottish champions. It's Man U versus Celtic here in just a couple of minutes for Champions League Live.